I have to be like, use my platform. Hey, Roundup homies. Come on in tonight. Come on in tonight. It's a beautiful day. Get this thing rock and rolling. Roundup, greetings, class. What's going on? This is Chris Haskins. I wanted to do the questions of the day. It is an honor that you allow me to even come into your living room, into your life, wherever you at, hanging out in the bedroom. I don't know if you're on the job, wherever you are right now. It's an honor, Roundup. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to be going over the questions of the day for the last couple of days, which it's challenging for me to keep all that stuff up and be dad, husband, all that stuff. And I got this thing that I'm doing here trying to making the Confederate flag illegal. I'm going to put a link in the video description. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Roundup, greetings. I am Chris Haskins. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. And doing that, I have the honor, the privilege, the obligation to bring you the truth, no matter if it hurts or not. I do not want you to be 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 and have nothing to show for it, which is where I was headed to. I remember when I turned 28 after working in the music business for, I don't know, from 20 to 28, 8 years. Made a few dollars, but Roundup, I went broke. $80 in my pocket living on my friend's couch. And I thought back all the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I had made in my lifetime. I never bought an income producing asset, and I don't want that for you, okay? I do not want that for you. I'm challenging you. Listen, you have to make a decision. It is by design that your life later on will be better than it is today. It is not going to get better for you if you do not make the decision right now to change, right? So for me, I just got a swift kick in the rear end when I was 27, going 28. I'm like, man, I did all this stuff, did all this party, drinking, drugging, sexing, traveling, hoteling, clubbing, all this stuff with nothing to show for it. I felt like a fool. Good God, did I feel like a fool, Roundup? And I don't want you to feel like me. I know what that pain feels like. Looking back at the money that you have made. Oh, I made all this money, but what did I do with it? All I did was pop bottles and drinking and smoking. So that's not you, right? You're not going to do that. I know you will not. I know you're not going to be like me. I know you're not going to be like me, Roundup. Why? Because you're getting this information right now. So listen, question of the day. Unfortunately, I got to bring this to you also. It's been on my spirit for about 2 weeks now. One of my good friends from high school, my best friend, Danny, he's a white dude. He said that he traveled through Virginia a couple weeks ago, and his wife was just in tears looking at the Confederate flag. So what I am going to do, there's a link in the video description, and I'm not using my platform a lot for this stuff. Unfortunately, when you have a platform and you have a voice, in my opinion, you have to do what's right. And I can only imagine my friends that are Jews seeing the Nazi flag being hung by their neighbor, having to go outside and see the Nazi flag. How do you think I feel having to go outside and see the Confederate flag? How do you think I feel? And I went into neighborhoods. I'm like, I want to spend $300,000-$400,000 on a house with this Confederate flag hanging from my neighbor's front door. How do you think it makes me feel? Right? I'm like, I know this is pro-slavery. So listen, there's a link in the video description. You may have to, I'm just trying to get it together now. You may have to refresh your screen. Listen, they got 47,000 signatures. There's a big ass flag on 95, Interstate 95. Huge. I mean, this thing is probably, I don't know, 15 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Confederate flag. And I'm going to leave y'all alone. I know y'all not here to hear this. I know you're not here to hear this from me. But I put the link in the video description. Ooh, so you'll see this petition. Roundup. I need y'all to come through for me. Let's get this petition to 50,000. So get this mess. Hold up. I didn't even put the link in there. Sorry about that. Shoot, I'm slipping, y'all. It's been a rough week on your boy. It's been a rough week. Here we go. That there. Attention, business owners. Edit. I'm gonna put the link in the video description. Sign the petition to remove ban flying of the Confederate flag. And I might, I'm putting my channel at risk doing this for y'all, but I feel that it's important. There we go. Okay, there's a petition to ban flying the Confederate flag, right? Make flying the Confederate flag illegal. So I'm doing it right now, and you're gonna hear me get a little more vocal on this because I think this needs to be. We got 600 people left, right? All we need is 600 people out of the 70,000 people that subscribe to my channel. Can we do this overnight? I feel like we could do this overnight. So go ahead, sign up, name, email address, boom, it's over. Sign the petition. All right, let's do this. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part, y'all. I'm doing my part. And if you do want the Confederate flag, well, that would be up to you too. So let's look today. Question of the day. We must be very tactful. We must be very tactful when dealing with and interfacing with homeowners. How do we approach our sellers when we go to negotiate with them to attempt to buy their house? You did good here, y'all. You did good. You did good. 83%. We approach them as a consultant. Answer is A. The answer is A. The answer is A. Video. I'm gonna put the video right there. So Roundup, when you go meet a homeowner, right? When you're going to talk to them, you should be thinking about nothing about you, all about them. Nothing about you, all about them, right? So I put here, let's look at some of these other answers. We approach them trying to close the deal as fast as possible. Roundup, what if your seller wants to close the deal in 60 days? I've had people say, listen, I need 3 months to get out of this thing. We approach them trying to offer them cash. What if they don't have any equity? We can't give them any cash. What if the foreclosure is tomorrow and they just want to save their credit? D, we try to take over their payments. Not necessarily. Now, some of these here are possible, but are they probable? You don't know. Take over their mortgage payments. What if they don't have a mortgage? So letter A, we approach them as a consultant, which will include all three of these. But Roundup, you don't know what scenario your homeowner is going through. I mean, they could be sick. They could have a family member move on to the afterlife. They could have lost a job. They could have had a job transfer. So you have to be a chameleon when you're going in there. How do we do that? Be a consultant. Be a consultant. How can I serve you? What can we do to get this deal done? Right? What can we do to get this deal done? Don't go in there thinking, oh man, I need to give them cash, close in a week, close in 2 weeks. Yes, that does work for some people. That does work. But Roundup, not going to work for everybody, right? So if you are a consultant, then you can say, you need this amount of money. You want to close in 60 days. You want to make sure you relocate to live with your sister in New York. And then you want to make sure your church gets some of the money. So you have to think about all that as opposed to just close 2 weeks cash, get out of here, right? What if they need to buy another house? And one we just did, we had to buy a house for the lady to move her to a new house. So a lot of times money is not at the top of the list. It's comfort. It's where they want to be, where they want to move to. Are their family members okay? So be a consultant. And let me tell you about one of the challenges that I went up against being a consultant going into these houses, trying to buy and be an effective investor. A lot of times being a consultant means you won't make any money. You won't make any money, right? So if you are a consultant, sometimes the best option for your homeowner is not to do business with you. It's to not do business with you, right? Sometimes it's best for them. Listen, if you want to get full price and have the highest offer come in, you might want to just list it with a realtor. Yes, it's realtor, not realtor. All right, we're trying to get rid of, eliminate this realtor. Good Lord, no more realtor, right? So a lot of times when you are a consultant, and that's the thing, when you help people, it will come back to you. Don't think that, darn, if I tell them to go list it or if they could do this, they won't sell the house to me. Wrong way to think. Always a consultant. Miss Smith, the best thing you might want to do is just list it with a real estate agent. That way you'll get the best offer. You have people coming in and out, but the best guy's going to come around. Because I'm only going to be able to offer you 60% of what it's worth. I can close in a week or two, but that may not be what you need. All right, so listen, Roundup, when you're going in to negotiate with sellers, be a consultant. Be a consultant. Okay, so that was the question of the day for today. I'm happy. Got 83%. 83%. You guys did a pretty good job. And I do these questions because some of us need to learn, and some of us need to just be reminded from time to time. And don't forget below, there's a little join button down there. You'll see that join button. Roundup. If you care to support my channel to keep me coming on and producing this content to help raise your financial literacy, I offer you just something a little extra for the busy entrepreneurs, the busy professionals. It's nothing but it's going to cost you nothing but a price of a Starbucks coffee throughout the day. And I'm sorry, Starbucks coffee for the month. Nothing but a Starbucks coffee for the month. So support my channel. Support my channel. Oh, Gene. Hey, Gene, what's up? Chris was lying about the brain war of a realtor. This person just did a huge disservice to the seller today. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to bring you on to talk about that. So Roundup, if you missed it earlier, we are, there's a link in the video description. I see people chiming in already. I feel uncomfortable. When I went to, what's the name of that park? Jellystone Park, took my kids. I went to the store, Dixie flags everywhere. And I hate to be the one. I do not like talking about race relations. I don't like talking about it. I hate doing this stuff. I'm the guy you want to talk to about making money. Why the hell I got to be bringing this into my channel? However, when you got a large platform and you have a voice out here, we must do what is right. It is the message that I'm bringing to my community. I've been charged with this. I don't want to do it. I promise you. I just want to talk about making money. But if I don't say nothing, who will? Who will, dude? All right. So we got 373. See how many we got signed? 375. We got 2 so far. All right, you guys. And if this doesn't resonate with you, then just overlook it. You don't have to sign it. I'm just saying this is what me and Miles doing. All right. All right. Yeah. Don't feel. I won't be mad at you if you don't sign it. So. Okay, next question. Question of the day. I got all these questions. Look at that, y'all. They all come here. 324 people, 200, 500 people there. It's really cool how I get to talk to you guys throughout the day. It's come to my attention that a lot of my Roundup homies may not have a clear understanding of what exit strategy is. Exit strategy. And don't be mad if you don't know. I didn't know. Picking from the interpretations below, which means I only have 65 characters to answer these questions or do these polls. What's the closest definition of what exit strategy is? Please be honest and do not look up the answers so I can craft the trainings to help you. I'll be watching you. Roundup exit strategy. Let me see if it's in the Barons. Let me see if exit strategy is in the Barons. Might be here. Exit strategy. What the heck? If you don't have your Barons, I highly recommend you just to head over to chrishaskins.com and go to recommended reading. It'll be right there. Exit. E-X-I-T. I didn't even know. I didn't even look in here to see if it was in here. Expense. Nope, not in here. Roundup. Let's do this. Exit strategy. What marketing will I use for my next real estate deal? No. What financing will I use to buy this deal? No. What is my plan to profit from this real estate deal? Yes. Roundup, I'm proud of y'all. You got 84%. You guys are making me smile tonight. I'm sorry I didn't do the private money training today. I'm just trying to be a good dad and teach and be a good husband. I'll be out of town in Florida. Yeah, I'll be in Florida, West Palm Beach. If you're down there, please shoot me a direct message. I would love to do coffee with you. I'll be down there April 26th. So how do I plan to profit? D, what realtor broker will I use to sell this deal? And E, I need to know. So exit strategy. I remember Ron LeGrand saying to me, Chris, you got to know how you're going to get out of the deal before you go in, right? You got to know how you're going to get out of the deal before you go in. So exit strategy. How are you going to collect a check from this deal? Forget LLC, forget trust, forget marketing, forget setting up all of your business license. Forget all that. What is your exit strategy to get paid? How are you going to exit this particular deal right here on the table and convert that into money? Whether it's going to be wholesale, or you're going to flip it, or buy and hold, because exiting on a hold is holding on to it and collecting the rent. How are you getting paid? Whether you're going to do a lease option, are you taking over the payments? Are you doing seller financing? Are you going to do a land contract? All that stuff. You have to know. Roundup, you got to know, how did you plan to get paid on this deal? How did you plan to get paid? Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm a little serious tonight because I've been doing a lot of consultations lately, and I think this stuff needs. I'm like, first thing I ask, what's your exit strategy? Like, Chris, what do you mean exit strategy? How do you plan to get paid on this deal? How do you plan to get out of it or get paid? Right, that's the first thing we want to know. Looking at a deal, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, easy street. Okay, how do we plan to get out? What are we doing? How do we make money? How do we make money? How do we make money? How do we make money on this deal? Okay. So exit strategies. How do we get paid? Let me make sure I write that down here. Y'all did good. 84%. Answer is C. Video nation. So I get the opportunity to bring this stuff to y'all, man. This is so cool. I love it. Love it. If you're just joining us, we're doing questions of the day. Questions of the day today. Put my link there. Boom, boom, over. I can't come live and do these questions every day, but I just don't have the time. We bought a house today, started a demo. It's just crazy. Okay. Okay, next question of the day, PMI. And I know some of you guys are like, Chris, why are you talking this stuff? Sometimes you got to be, I got some questions for you. If you want to get real advanced, what's UBIT? That's coming up, UBIT. Roundup, question number 3 came out in the real estate investing arena. What does PMI stand for? Letter A. You did good, y'all. Letter A. Private mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance. The only reason I brought this up because for me, when I got my first loan, my first home loan, these fools, the lender, the mortgage company, they require you to pay insurance on the loan that you're paying monthly payments to. Let me repeat that. They make you pay for it. It's like buying a new car. When you have insurance, it's not for you, right? The insurance is to cover them. So when you get out a new home loan, you borrow over 80% to buy it. They make you pay mortgage insurance, or PMI, private mortgage insurance, which covers and protects the lender. If you default, lender gets paid off. Now, I have a funny, my philosophies and views on this are a little funky because if we're paying for mortgage insurance on all these loans, then why is the government bailing out the lenders? Oh, we don't want to talk about that. Oh, no. Lenders complaining, oh, that loan's gone bad. But what are you talking about? We had mortgage insurance on it to pay you off. So they don't talk about that, right? The government got to bail us out, but the majority of your loans are insured. You got mortgage insurance. Roundup, but we don't want to go there, right? I don't want to buck the system too hard. Roundup is crazy out here, man. It's crazy. So they bail them out. They got bailed out and they got the insurance. It ain't right, man. United States of the bankers, right? United States of the bankers. Unreal. Okay, we got one more and I'm going to let you guys get out of here. Class is in session. What happens? Oh, let me do this one more time. Roundup, if you care to support, I promise you, it was crazy. One of my best friends called me, and he's a white dude, Chris. His wife was crying in the car as they're from California. Well, not from, she's from California. They were driving down through North Carolina, and they saw all these Confederate flags. And she's like, how in the world how can we let this happen? And know what's weird? I didn't even know this existed. So I'm putting this petition in the video description below if you want to make flying the Confederate flag illegal. We're coming after you guys, right? We're coming after you. If you want to support, do so. I know I am. We already have. Signed this petition. We're trying to get it to 50,000 to push it to the next level. Trying to petition to push it to the next level to get this thing out of here. I just imagining what type of feeling or emotion would go through my Jew friends, and he's a Jew. How would he feel if the Nazi flag was being flown in his neighbor's yard, right? How many houses and neighborhoods have I been to but the Confederate flag is in people's front yard. I'm like, I'm gonna spend $300,000-$400,000 and move in this house in this neighborhood. I ain't doing it. I just can't do it. I can't get my gut to do it, All right, that link is in the video description if you want to support that. Oh, we did that one already. Understanding. Private mortgage. Where we at? Okay, what happens after you buy a house subject to? That's where we take over the payments. Then the seller goes to take out another loan against the house, like a home equity line of credit or home equity loan. What happens? You have to pay. Will you have to pay that loan back, being the new buyer? No. Or the seller can't take out a loan because they don't own the house? Yes, 73%. Yeah, we could have done a little better there, but I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not mad at you. We could do a little better, 73%. Roundup, once you buy the house subject to, the seller has nothing to do with that title. They cannot take any more loans out and use that house for collateral. They just can't. They don't own the house anymore. See, you'll both have to sign the loan? No. The seller will have to pay back the loan. Well, the seller will have to pay back the loan. No, you can't even take out a loan against the house. So that's not even true. So once you buy a house subject to, the seller can no longer borrow money against that house and use it as collateral. Okay, don't forget, the act of buying a house is nothing but the seller signing a deed. Now, all that loan and liens and private mortgage insurance and HOA and underwriting and appraisals, all that has nothing to do with the seller signing the deed. Ownership, loans. Ownership, loans. We muddied it up. We put it all together, right? So remember that. Okay. Let me see if we got any more. So you're off the hook. Don't worry about what the seller's going to do after you buy the house subject to. Let them do whatever they want to do. You own the house, right? PITI. Did I do that one? All right, last one. This is really, I love it. I love doing question of the day. In real estate, what does the acronym PITI stand for? We must know this, especially for subject to deals. A, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Yes, boom. Look at that, y'all. 93% of that. I love y'all. I want to give you a hug. 93% of you guys got that right. Principal is going to be how much of that monthly payment is going towards the total amount of the loan. Interest, how much interest are we paying to this loan, right? Is it 5%? Is it 6%? Is it 5.8%? Is it 3%? Taxes. Did you know owning a house? This is a big one for me. I didn't know this. Every time you own a house, you have to pay real estate taxes to the city. Let me repeat that. Just owning the property is going to cost you. Now, some municipalities it's high, some are low. I got to tell you, where I'm at in Portsmouth, Virginia, oh Lord, you would think Portsmouth, them fools are like the mob. I'm paying $1,800 on a $100,000 house. And anyway, Portsmouth, y'all need to, I tried to change I challenged it 3 times and the man goes, I could charge you more. I could charge you more. I'm like, you know what? I need to just shut my mouth and go home. As my wife says, I need to just go sit down. Just go sit down. Oh, the last one, insurance. You better have some insurance. Now, here's the thing. When you become, I call it a boss, or you become a real owner where you have no mortgage, there is no mortgage company saying, hey, Chris, it's time to pay your insurance. It doesn't happen. I have to take it upon myself to make sure that the insurance is paid every month. I'm like, damn, is the insurance paid? So you have more levels of liability, more levels of concern, more levels of thinking, more stuff. Like the higher you go, another house, boom, 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 mortgage paid off. So see, when you have a mortgage, you have the lender saying, hey, Chris, make sure you got that insurance paid. And sometimes they will make you escrow, which means every month you're paying for the insurance. Say the policy is $600. That's $50 a month you have to pay for that policy. But once the lender and the mortgage company is paid off, there is no, hey, Chris, make sure you pay that insurance. Make sure you pay those real estate taxes. Doesn't happen. So you have to become someone that understands how to manage wealth, right? I have to make sure that I have insurance on every house. Boom, 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 boom. I got the policies right over here. And it's on my mind. I have to make sure that real estate taxes are paid every month, right? Or every 6 months. And if you got to get backed up, you got 10 houses, let's say it's $1,000 every 6 months. That could be 10 grand, so you got to think about, you have to be top of mind. There's no mortgage company pulling at me, Chris, make sure you pay those real estate taxes. They don't know about it. You have to make sure you pay it. If it burns down and you don't have insurance, you're in trouble. So round up principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. That is going to be, generally speaking, in the mortgage payment. Does the mortgage include principal? Does it include interest? Does it include insurance? Some mortgage payments just include interest and taxes. Some is principal and interest. Some are just interest and insurance. So it could be a culmination of all four of these, or none of them, right? You could just have an interest payment, or you could have a payment that's all principal, right? So it all depends on the loan. So that's what you need to know when you are taking over someone's mortgage subject to. You got to know that. All right, let's get to some Q&A. That's been pretty good here tonight. Good morning. What's up, Chris? God won't give you more than you can handle. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm gonna tell my wife that. Yeah, well, tonight we made Jorge. We made chicken curry with vegetables, and I can't stand it when I make the broccoli and it turns into mush. That broccoli. Eleanor, what up, homie? Idea. Pastor Velasquez, plaques. Oh, you'll see this is 702 8 Mile right there with 50 cent. Shout out to my boy Jay Praise. Finally found my Dave Hollister plaque. It was in the shed. I was cleaning up my shed. I found my Dave Hollister joint. R.I.P. John Mitchell. Rest in peace, homie. He was an unbelievable producer. Hey, Angela. About hundreds of thousands and you didn't invest. That's right. I didn't invest a penny of it. Birch, the Confederate flag does not stand for what it used to for long before my born years. This is not heritage, right? I don't know what's up with these fools. Marley, what's up, my friend? We're going to be your trustee. It was good talking to you today. It's an honor to be your trustee, my friend. Jane, I went over that. Yeah, who's huge service? I got to hear about that story. Alexis, that's right. You're right. Chris, I just returned from Southwest Virginia. Confederate flag is alive. I don't agree. They feel it's heritage. It's a different world from D.C. to northern Western Virginia, right? It's crazy. So I have been saying this for a minute. The Confederate flag should have been banned. That's right. I agree. Also, how do you fly a flag that basically says you're against the government? Yeah, it's unbelievable. Son, thank you for supporting, my friend. Thank you. Idea. Thank you guys for supporting. Gene, the petition is in the video. Roundup, the petition is in the video description to make flying the Confederate flag illegal. You may have to refresh your screen because I didn't put it in there. I was thinking about it and I forgot to put it in there as we were talking. So I'm just trying to do my part. I'm trying to do my part. So we got 5 since we've been on here. Thank you guys. We got 5 people signed. I want to get rid of this mess. All they want to do is, anyway. What up, Casey? What up, my brother Jay Hill? Hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button. Please smash it for your boy. Smash it for your boy. Gene, oh yeah, Gene's a beast. Gene's a beast. Keith, Chris, I have a lady that has a 4 multifamily house, 19 rooms, and I want to get the 4 properties and keep them as rentals. How should I go about this since I don't have enough funds? Well, Keith, being that I know nothing about this deal, I'm going to say I would try to see if you could take over her debt. Give her, you don't have enough. I should have done this is why I should have done that private money masterclass today. You need to learn how to raise private money so you can use that private money to give her a down payment and take over that mortgage payment, right? That's what the first thing I would try to do. Try to get her to do some seller financing. Rigid system, that's right. Casey, if I take over sub 2, would it be possible to ask the seller to refile the loan for me after 1 year and pay them a fee to do it? Yes, you can do that. You can get them to refinance it, then take it over. You can take it over and then put it in their name and refi and take it out, all type of stuff. Juicing with Jay, what up, homie? Big lenders and government do the exact thing. They castigate people. That's right. Corporate welfare. He had a Confederate flag at his house that you didn't know about. Oh, yeah, the house I just bought. Let me see. I'll show you what I just bought. I wish I could wait till y'all see that video. I'm walking in there. Confederate flags all in the damn shed. I'm surprised they didn't have a white cape in there. What do they call it? house I just bought had this in there. That's probably why the woman gave me such a hard time. I don't know. But I got my secret weapon, Smitty. Y'all know Smitty. That's my secret weapon whenever I got to bring him out. I'm a proud descendant of the Confederate soldier. This is one that I got to keep this so I can remember. It's so crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I'm not trying. My channel isn't about that, though. You know, I'm just trying to help you guys get paid. So I have to refine myself since I'm the new deed owner. Would it be like getting a loan on a new purchase? You're going to take out that loan. I got to tell you, when you take a house subject to, lenders don't necessarily like letting you refi if your name isn't on that loan, but you can. But I would say if you're going to do that, I would get the seller to refinance first, pull that money out, and then deed it over. Thanks for the question, Paul. Hey, Kel, what's up, my friend? Art Record, where Art at? I ain't seen Art in a minute. How's that fool doing, man? I missed that dude. That was a sharp guy. Is that you? Is that Art? That isn't Art. Holy cow. Waterloo Maid. Hey, I want to invest in real estate. I'm a beginner and very new to the industry. I have great credit and only about 30,000 cash to work with. What is the best way should I go for a lender? Here's the thing, Waterloo Maid. I don't know you. I don't know your cash flow. Like having cash is cool. I promise you. I was going to take $100 bill earlier and just burn it up. I was listening to Farrakhan. Ownership of assets is so much more important, infinitely more valuable than this paper that they are printing, devaluing the money. If you look at your money and if you have some coins, look at the edges. They're debasing the money, y'all. They're debasing the money. Look at you. Go and get a quarter, a dime. I don't know if the nickel has it, but if you look at it, look at the size, how they got those little chips in them. They're debasing the money, y'all. And we don't even know what's going on. So they're taking the real God's money, silver, out of the money and they're filling it with these fillers. Y'all, you got to own some assets, real estate. And that's the only thing that I know. Because there will be a shift. I don't know if it'll be Bitcoin, whether it'll be Ethereum. I don't know. Dogecoin, whatever it is. You have to have a method of exchanging value. But the American dollar, I don't know how long that will be around. But I'm saying that to say, listen, when you get these big companies and they'll sell for a large amount of money, it's cool, right? It's cool. But paper, y'all, it's just paper. They're printing trillions of it. And you out there working for it, working 8 hours a day, busting your back. And they're printing it for their friends. And you got to go work for it. Doesn't that, I mean, does it not make, don't you see what's going on? All right, I'm not going to get to conspiracies. Where was I at with him? Waterloo Maid, I don't know your cash flow. Cash flow. What assets do you own that's bringing cash flow? So I don't know what you got going on. So it's hard for me to tell you what to do or even recommend. But you got 30,000. If you're a beginner, if I was beginning, let me tell you what I did in the beginning. I partnered up with experts. I had good credit. I was just like you. I had a little bit of money from the music business and I had good credit. I let them do all the work. I put my credit up and a little bit of the down payment and we split the profits. Okay. I would get a partnership. Wrecker, why are you looking good, man? Now, what does a Pastor Velasquez have to do with? You know what? I don't even know your real. That might be your real name. I don't even know. Gene, thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting this mess. We're gonna get this thing, y'all. I'm gonna start speaking on this on every video. I think I can get 600 people in a week. I think I can get 600 people. We're trying to get them to stop flying this Confederate flag. Pisses me off. They think they can do whatever the hell they want. We just got to take it, right? Caleb, I appreciate what you're doing on the channel. Thank you, my friend. I have learned so much from watching. You are a stud muffin. I don't know what that is, but I guess that's good. I have no doubt I will make coin and real estate thank to you. That's cool. Thank you, Caleb. It's an honor, my friend. It's an honor. Jay Hill, I noticed that and was like, what's up with this new money? Oh, it's here. It's here. It's already, Casey, it's already in my name and I'm going to move in it, but I want the money back. That's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. You got that Dogecoin? Wadea? I'm glad, I almost bought it 5 days ago when it was like 50 cents. Now it's down to 25 cents. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Rekka, I'm a bishop. Last name Velasquez. I didn't know that. I'm a pastor. Look at that. Art Rekka. Me and Art used to be like twins. We both got that big old smile. You looking good. I went to college with this guy. Let me say a word that it might ring you a little bit. Matriculation. Matriculation. I have used that word so much. Hampton University. That's where I first learned that word. Hampton University called a matriculation fee, and now I pass that on to my tenants. When they move out, I've got a matriculation fee on my leases. Thank you, Hampton University. Waterloo Maid. I own a tax business and just recently got my motorcycle dealer license and currently getting my car dealer license. Good. Okay, so your cash flow is good. Yeah, if I were you, if I was new, I would partner up with other investors. That way you can use what you bring to the table and let them bring the experience. You got capital and credit. Let them manage it. Then you got to split it. Don't get mad at partnerships. Don't be mad at them. I know a lot of investors are saying don't do partnerships. That's not me. Okay, 479. We got 6 people sign up since we've been in the broadcast. The link to sign this petition is in the video description. You might have to refresh your screen. I'm doing my part. So, partnerships. Don't be mad at it. Listen, guys, I love you. It's been 30 minutes. I'll get back to my beautiful wife and my kids. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can to help raise your financial literacy. What I want you to know is wholesaling is cool. I'm not mad at it. Owning assets. Owning the assets. See, they'll give you the money. They'll give you the money. They don't want you to own. They don't want you to own the dirt. You can't even own the dirt really because you still got to pay taxes. However, Roundup, ownership is king. Ownership is king, right? If they want to buy you out, they can go print the money to buy you out. Only way you're going to get, it's only 2 ways you get ownership of something, right? Buy it from somebody. Well, 3 ways. Buy somebody, die, leave it to you, or somebody give it to you, right? Only way you're going to get it has to come from another person. From another person. And when it has to come from another person, that means a certain segment of our society can lock up ownership, right? Can lock it up. So I know you're thinking about earning, you're making money, flipping houses, all this stuff. Ownership. Remember this, and I'm going to let you go. We make money off what we own, not off what we do. We make money off of what we own, not what we do, okay? Roundup, I love you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Where's my little thing? Darn it. Hold up. Got to show my little subscribe button thing. I always forget to bring it over here. Oh, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like this content. If I have poured to you tonight, I'm on one thinking I gotta get it to my people. Share with anybody that is thinking about getting into the real estate business. And once you subscribe, you better be answering these questions of the day because I got some stuff. I got a whole test. I'm gonna give you a little peek. I got a real estate investors test coming out, right? It's gonna be easy, mid, and advanced. I cannot wait to share this with you. You're going to love it. You're gonna love it. All right. I love you, Roundup. I'll see you soon. No, don't forget, if you're in Florida, I'll be in Florida April 26th. So DM me. I'd love to get coffee with you. And sign that petition. It's in the video description below. Been signing up, y'all. We got 6 people signed since I've been here. Look, we're almost there. Almost there. All we need is 50,000 signatures. We need it's 47,000. So we need a few thousand more. So y'all, if you're interested in this, help out the cause. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.